This is a quick video for help on question number 13 and the bonus questions of the Chapter 9 review. All right, number 13, the dimensions of two prisms are shown. How much more cubic feet is the prism with the greater volume? So we will have to find the volume of both prisms and subtract to find the greater volume. So how much more is the subtraction question, and it's asking for volume. All right, the formula for volume is, let's see, base times height. The area of the base times the height. And the easiest way to find that in rectangular prisms is just to do length times width times height. The length times the width turns into the area of your base, and then times the height. All right, let's call this one Prism A. Prism A is going to be 4 times 10. That's the area of the base times 10. So Prism A is going to equal 400 feet cubed. Prism B is 6 times 6 times 16. (36 times 16) is 576 cubic feet. Okay, the question asked how much more is the volume? Looks like B is bigger, so we would do 576 and subtract 400. So the difference between this, how much more would be 500 minus 400, 576 minus 400, and that would be 176 cubic feet. Okay, help for question number 1, the first bonus question. Is asking you to find the volume of a composite solid. When we have a composite solid, you have to identify the two shapes and then find the volume of each and add them together. So we have a rectangular prism, and we will be adding the volume of that to the volume of a triangular prism. All right, volume is the area of the base times the height. So let's just focus on this rectangular prism. The area of the base is 8 times 4 times the height, which is 3. 24 times 3 is 96 inches cubed. All right, to find the area of the triangular prism, we need to do the same thing. We will do the area of the base times the height. Now the area of the base is actually the area of a triangle. So we need to look at this triangle here. We do not use slant height and volume. Your height, your base of the triangle is an 8 and the height of the triangle is 6. So it is going to be 8 times 6. Triangles are divided by 2. That's the area of the base, the big base. Then we multiply it by the height of the prism. And the height of the prism is actually right there. That is a 4. So this is 48 divided by 2. That's 24. 24 times 4, excuse me, that is 96 inches cubed. We have to find the volume of the composite solid, so we need to add these two together. So the volume is going to equal 96 plus 96, and I believe that is 192 inches cubed. All right, second bonus question. A water tank is in the shape of a rectangular prism. The length is 12 feet, the width is 8 feet, and the height is 5 feet. The tank is 60% full. About how many gallons of water are in the tank? And then they give you the formula for water, for gallons. We have not done gallons. Don't let that freak you out. We'll do that at the very end. So why don't we get a visual of what this tank looks like? So it is in the shape of a rectangle. To draw a prism, you draw the rectangle twice and kind of connect the sides with lines. All right, that's a rough idea. Okay, so it says the length is 12 feet and the width is 8 feet and the height is 5 feet. All right, volume. Volume equals the area of the base times the height. So 12 times 8 times 5. 12 times 8 is 96. 96 times 5 is 480 cubic feet. Next, the tank is not completely full. So 480 cubic feet is if it was completely full. Our tank is only about 60% full of water. So how would we find 60% of this? Is just with multiplication. We can't type a percent sign into a calculator, so you would do 0.6 times 480. And that will give you the 60% of the volume. So 60% of the volume is going to equal, type that into my calculator here, 288 cubic feet. Now, to figure out how much water that is, how many gallons of water, it says that 1 cubic foot is about equal to 7.5 gallons. So this is how many cubic feet we have. All we have to do is multiply that by 7.5, and that will turn it into the gallons. So 288 times 7.5 is 2,160 gallons of water.